Hi everybody, this is Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Des Moines, Iowa, in the USA, and I do live videos every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central with my sweet husband, Steve.
Yes, I'm Steve, and I'm the one that had technical difficulties. That's why we're getting started late. I hope you can all still find us.
It happens. Janice is here, and Janice, you were on the one that stopped, so we love you. Thank you for finding us again. So we have a super easy and fun card for you tonight. Angie's here, so you missed the story. Steve doesn't mess up very often, but we're all human, right?
I messed up.
So first I want to show you, we got some mail. Yes, we are back. Hello, Jeanette. Jeanette from San Bernardino. Have you been here before? You have. You know something, Jeanette? You won a card back on July 25th, and I never got your address. So I honestly don't remember what card it was now. But if you send me your address, you'll get a card, maybe not the card. Cliffy Wilson, are you new watching us? And Becky White, I will mail your card before we leave for Ireland on Monday. You guys, thank you for sharing the video. If you would give us a thumbs up or a heart or share the video, it super helps. So we have been celebrating Steve's birthday for the last 30 some days. We have 30 more to go. It was the 60 days coming up to his birthday. And Kathy Ost is a friend of ours, and she usually, because of her Bible study, watches this video as soon as it gets done. But she sent him this super cute bear with the music. And some of you know, since COVID, Steve started writing songs and singing songs. So inside she has the little turtle with the microphone singing the songs. And you did.
I laughed when I opened this card.
So very sweet. And last week I showed you the card Tony sent for his 60th. So you guys are sweet. I've been giving him something every day, and so for 2 of the days, he got Kathy and Tony's cards.
You have been giving me things like the card we received in the mail that I opened last night.
Right.
So I guess you have been giving me things.
Whether it's from me or from our friends, you don't care, right?
I don't. I was very impressed.
So tonight we're going to make this fun and easy card. I'm going to make this card 100 different ways. Cliffy says, no, not new. You've chatted with you before after live comment several times. Yeah. You know, the memory is the first thing to go, but I'm glad you're here live with us tonight. So this is a fun little pocket card. And what I used to make it is the Sending Cheer bundle. This is very cute with the gingerbread man and the stocking and the present. And you can't tell from the stamp set, but there's a Santa hat in there. I also use the 2 3/8 punch. This is an online exclusive. Ooh, we have Post-it notes flying from the sky. And then this is Christmas Tidings. I really like this embossing folder. For the one I did tonight, it says, can you guys see that? Joyful. I should use like white emboss and try to go over that. And here it says Christmas. So here's my first question for you. Do you like this better? I like bright and happy, so we have the stripes and the Christmas lights, or is that too much? Because we could also take this embossed piece. Here's number 2. Do you like number 1 with the stripes or number 2 with the embossed piece? This might tone it down more for some of you. Okay, so what you need to get started, I'm going to do it with a white card base this time. And Steve, I have do I not have graphics because you had to start over?
Let's see. How about 5.5 inch by
8.5 inch, scored at 4 1/4 and 7 1/4.
That's it.
Yay! The graphics didn't go away even though we had to start over. Bev, thank you for coming back on. So I use the thick basic white cardstock for this. Again, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 and 7 1/4. So it just folds up like a normal card, And then this 1¼ inch card flap goes back. And then when you glue it together, you want to just glue on the edges so you have plenty of room for the card that is going to slip in there. Steve is busy chatting with people. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little of the liquid glue inside the flap, and I'm just going to glue it right down to the front of the card. So what are you guys up to? This is going to be the last time we're with you live. We're going to have videos the next 2 weeks. But to go to Ireland, we can't take very much in our suitcase. So normally we take our cameras with us, but they are not going. So I hope you'll come back anyway, because we plan to have 2 new videos for you the next 2 weeks. And if we're awake, what time will it be? 1 o'clock in the morning? If we can't sleep, we'll be on chatting with you. Otherwise, some of the Joy team members will probably be on. I see lots of people on who did the stamp camp. I've got to tell you, I cut all the card kits because we're leaving on Monday. I started cutting them last Thursday, and I cut 4 extras, and they've all sold. There's only one, Kathy Walton, if you're on tonight. She has it spoken for, but she wasn't able to order September 6th when she tried. So I'm trying to talk to her. If she doesn't want it, there's one left. Otherwise, it's too late to get the card kits for the stamp camp. You can still do the stamp camp, but there's no card kits that you can do. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is a strip of designer series paper. This is 5 1/4 by 1 inch, and it just goes up here. I thought I'd use the fun Christmas trees, but I really like polka dots. So I might have to make another one this way and put it on pink paper. I'll have to see. But this one is going to be a Christmas tree layer. Have you guys started making your Christmas cards?
Wait, people start making Christmas cards?
Sometimes people start in the summer.
It's not October yet.
Some people, well, it's a lot of work to make the Christmas cards, Steve. You can't just whip them out. Some people might send 100 different Christmas cards.
100 different ones?
Yes, Kathy Walton. You swear you didn't do it. Okay, I sent you an email late this afternoon, Kathy. All the card kits have been sold except the one I have your name on. So I want to help you figure out how to get the what's it even called? The Winter Meadow Suite, the parts that are in. You need to do the order now so I can send your card kit because we're leaving for Ireland on Monday.
So just complete disclosure here. Neither one of us got much sleep last night. I had huge meetings at work today that I was going over mentally in my mind.
Are you making excuses
I
for
am.
us?
No, we're just a little slow.
I've been up since 3, and he's been up since 4.
And I'm not very chatty tonight, and I apologize. I messed up the start of the video, but we're back on now, and so now I'm going to be chatty.
If this is the first time to watch us, have grace and come back, okay? You're watching the worst video ever.
You know, it's kind of like NASCAR. Some people watch just to see, if there's going to be a big wreck. And, I don't think we've had a big wreck yet, but stay tuned. You never know.
Okay, Patty Breeze, Christmas cards done and dusted. All done.
Wow.
I know. Are you impressed, Patty? Good job.
That's organization right there.
That is so great. Okay, so on this bottom part, you can either use designer series paper. Do you want to put up the graphic for that? Well, you missed the next one too.
Okay.
Let's wait for Steve.
Apparently, I am only able to do one thing at a time tonight.
He's
I got
really
chatty there for a
tired.
second. So the DSP on the flap was 5 1/4 by 1 inch.
And it's already adhered. Okay. What's next, honey?
We got that. And then now you're going to DSP or emboss cardstock under the flap. 5 1/4 by 1 5/8.
Okay, and that's this right here. So you can do it with DSP, like this one, or you can do it with cardstock and emboss it, like this one. And if you don't like doing 5/8, you can make it bigger and put it under the flap and adhere it before it goes on. Okay, so Kathy just said her kitchen is under control. So I should have left the graphic up for the Winter Meadow Stamp Camp. It's October 20th and 21st. I'm sad that you're feeling depressed. I think the Stamp Camp would actually cheer you up. You might want to reconsider that. But if Kathy does not want the kit, I have one card kit remaining.
Wow, it's jump ball. First come, first serve.
So, and I need to send that before we leave, so let me know. Okay, so we're going to glue this on. Lots of people on here tonight are getting the card kits. Janice, Bev, Patty, there's more people I saw, but their names aren't up there right now.
So, thank you, Kathy, for the well wishes on our trip to Ireland. We're just a little excited. I'm more excited because it's a trip I've always wanted to take. And we have quite a few things planned. We get to go to a dinner show like River Dance, where it's Irish music and dancing. We get to go to...
Can I interrupt you just a second? This is that circle I told you about, 2 3/8.
I've got a graphic for that.
And it's Parakeet Party. And I'm just going to put the glue down the center. I am not going to pop it up because I'm popping up the Santa's hat. And I'm just going to move it over from the side just to have it look cute. And then for the Santa's hat, oh no, don't tell me the Santa's hat has disappeared. It fell on the floor.
It's right there.
Yay. Okay, so I cut out the Santa's hat in Poppy Parade. There's a little hole in it because this is made to be a tag, right? So I just taped a little piece of cardstock behind it. So you can see where it's indented, but no one's going to notice, right?
Yeah.
And then I cut out the fur and the little ball. And I'm going to pop all this up with Stampin' Dimensionals and put it on the circle. Well, Steve chats with you.
Well, see, I didn't know that was fur. I thought there were clouds going on for some reason. And so I'm glad to understand that it's fur.
You thought my Santa hat fur was clouds?
Yeah, I did. But, you know, I didn't really look at the card that closely before we got started. So it makes complete sense now.
Okay.
So we get to do lots of other fun things. We are going to tour Dublin. And we're staying on Temple Bar, which is the big tourist district. Lots of shopping. There's also some pubs with Irish music that we'll go to there. And we're going to go to the Guinness Brewery because it's an amazing tour. It's got a tasting room on top where you can see all over Dublin. It's like the highest location in Dublin. There's no skyscrapers there, even though it's a big city. So we're looking forward to that. Then we
Did you tell them how we're gonna land at the airport with no sleep? This is just tonight. We had sleep, just not enough.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get in a car and drive on the left-hand side of the road.
Probably get about the same amount. But yeah, we will have parked the car by this time in Ireland. So, because we're gonna park the car and just do a walking tour. Or we can cab it. You can do the cabs and they'll give you a tour there too. So.
But we do need to get in the car and drive it around from the airport on the wrong side of the road.
Well, yeah, but you're a good driver. I have complete faith and confidence in you.
Okay. So if we're not back live in 3 weeks, you know what happened, right?
Well, I will be a very good navigator. Very proactive
We'll have our kids put something up on the Facebook page. Mom and Dad never made it back from Ireland.
So yeah, and then we're going to go north. That's where all my relatives are. They're in the area of Belfast. So we'll do the Titanic exhibit, and Beth gets to go to high tea at the Fitzwilliam Hotel. And I get to go too. I'm just saying, you know,
I'm actually really excited. I've only been to high tea once, and it was in Canada, in Victoria Island. So, right?
Yes. And so, yeah, we'll do that too.
Do you guys like the Santa hat? I thought I'd be less accountant-like, and I tipped the hat over. Okay, now we're going to make the inside, and you have a screen for that.
4 3/4 by 3 1/2.
4 3/4 across, 3 1/2 down. That's Poppy Parade. And then the next one, Steve, is 4 1/2 across and 3 1/4, and that's basic white. And I'm just going to put Sending Cheer in Poppy Parade on that. And then I'm going to glue that together and put it inside.
And that's without any practice on that stamp. That was bold.
He's teasing me because I usually do my stamping off. Don't say that, Janice. Well, I wasn't, I didn't really mean that. I get a little nervous before we go. So sometimes I say silly things. But if you want to hear what I really believe, I think God has our days numbered, and whether we stay here in Iowa or go to Ireland, we're gonna go to heaven when our days are numbered and not before, as long as we don't intentionally do some silly, very stupid thing.
So Janice has also had high tea in Victoria.
Have you?
Yes, at Butchert Gardens is where we did it, and it was funny because our 32-year-old son was with us, and he was really skeptical of this. But
He was like,
Mom really wants to do this, so I guess I'll do it. He loved it.
yeah, when we told him, we talked to him Sunday night on his birthday, and we told him we were going to high tea, and he's like, oh, I love high tea. So it's funny how different it becomes after they know what's up, you know?
What it all entails.
Okay, you guys, what do you think? Card number 1. Card number 2 was the red embossing covering the stripes, and so it's not quite so busy. And here's card number 3. Tell me what your favorite is. We'll do that for Prize Patrol tonight. And for Jeanette, my email address is Beth, Beth. Do you want to put it in the...
I already did, so we're good.
Oh, you got it?
Way ahead of you.
Did you put the right one in? You did. Yay.
Hey, I am the assistant demonstrator. I need to know these things.
I didn't mean to offend you. Cliffy says, I just took it as you might be lost in Ireland driving on the wrong side of the road.
Well, you know, if we get lost in Ireland, we'll just have to stay longer.
Yeah. That'll be good. Carol, we haven't seen you for a while. You love them both. Thank you. Could definitely see this as a cute gift card holder. Yeah. It would be fun for that. Definitely fun for that. Are you ready to do Prize Patrol, Steve?
Yes.
Okay. Since Kathy told us she doesn't want the last card kit, one more person can do the stamp camp. So, and one of my Joy team members and good friends is coming over Thursday to make the special extra gift that my my people who do stamp camp with me get this time. Can't tell you what it is. Are you ready to do the drawing?
I am ready to do the drawing.
So tell me, how many of you will come next week to see our new video? We will chat with each other and we'll be more awake. It'll probably be better even though it won't be live, right, Steve?
Right. All right, here we go. We've got 19 people entered. One last chance. If you haven't entered yet, type hashtag Prize Patrol into the comments.
And you can only win once a month. So the people who have won in September include the following: Tony, Shirley, and Becky. And then whoever wins tonight.
Okay, here we go. Lots of names going through.
Becky White's already won, so do it again, Steve.
Okay.
Becky White won last week. Becky, you should buy a lottery ticket or something.
Go to Vegas. Here we go, one more time.
Sandra has won before. Unfortunately, I don't keep your addresses, so go ahead and email me, Sandra. And yeah, we have all of the September gifts will be going out before I leave for Ireland. So look for those in your mailboxes sometime next week. You guys are awesome. We hope you will come back the next 2 weeks.
And it'll start perfectly next time. I guarantee it.
And we will be back again live in 3 weeks. So
we'll be chatting.
Don't forget about us. You're going to be chatting at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's true. It is going to be 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it depends. We'll see.
We might have just gotten home from the pub. You never know.
You guys, I'll be asleep and Steve will be chatting with you. So please come see him next week.
I'll be super chatty.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. Have a blessed week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.